Hello and welcome, my name is Ahura and this is my Let's Play series of Europa Universalis 4, where we are playing as England. Now in the last videos we started colonizing, and our first colony is up here in Eriksfjord in England, and we've also been doing a lot of exploring. There's a spread of Protestantism. The increased secularization of the papacy and their accentuation on rituals has gradually evoked concern across Europe. The preaching of new ideas is becoming more common and appealing to several segments of society: dignity and respect for the peasants and salvation without loss of fortune for the wealthy. A majority of the citizens of Munster have begun to question the authority and action of their religious leaders. So Munster just became Protestant. But anyway, as I said, we are well on our way to discovering the Americas. And last time we finished by discovering Hudson Bay and the trade center. So we can now start to, once we get some trade actually from our colonies, we can start pushing it over here to the North Sea trade node. And that's a huge part of colonization is the trade gain. So anyway, I've parked my army up here to take care of any natives, but I think maybe having 15,000 troops up here is kind of overkill. So I'm gonna leave 4,000. Not that I need 4,000, but then we have 2,000 for protecting the next colony, and we don't have to sail up here again right away. I think 2,000 infantry should be enough for now, and then later on when we get higher up in the technology, we can probably go down to just using 1,000 infantry per colony. But I just want to make sure that if we have any uprisings, we can defeat them instead of losing. Oh, and we got once your colony is developed to about 500 people, they will start producing a trade good, and we got fur, which seems is pretty valuable. 3.19. Won't produce that much yet, but hopefully we can soon start to gain some money up here. Oh, and yeah, we're actually doing pretty good right now. Maybe we should look at getting some more allies down in mainland Europe. Let's build some churches, some temples. Let's build out here in Konak, where you can get the most for our money. Perhaps we can... The natives rose up, and probably soon we'll get the battle we wanted. Natives will spawn as troops of their culture. We can try to find it here. No, not region. Culture map mode. So up here they will be Inuit, and down here they will be Huron and Iraq and Creek and so on. And usually the natives are pretty low in tech level. They'll usually only have military tech 1 or maybe 2. So you won't need that many troops to fight them down. But since I'm pretty low on army maintenance, I'm just gonna not take any chances and leave 2,000 in each colony. So that's why. But anyway, let's see if we can actually get some allies. Castile is a really nice ally against France, and we'll probably fighting France in the future. So we might as well try to get some nice alliances going. As you can see here, I've installed a mod called Diplomacy, Big Diplomacy Screen or something like that. And what it basically does is make the diplomacy screen bigger, which is really nice when you're playing in 1920 times 1080 resolution. It also makes the religion screen bigger. So just wanted to mention that. But let's see what we can get into with Castile. They would actually accept an alliance. So let's get allied with Castile. We need some more people to help us with France in the future. Navarre really can't do much, and neither can Portugal actually. So, and we might as well get a royal marriage with them as well, just for the legitimacy. And let's send someone to improve relations while we're at it. How are the exploration fleet doing? Up to 100%. Let's go explore. Just to get our prestige up. We did lose a lot of prestige last in the last video to some random events. So I'm trying to get that up. Gives a lot of nice bonuses. Not least to legitimacy, which we really need to get up. Having low legitimacy is a bad thing. Oh, and we can get. I think we'll. I want to wait and get this level 9 military technology before we get the next idea here. Even though we don't need the diplomatic relations right now. We actually have enough, but it will be nice for later. Just being able to have more relationships. Oh, and once again the nation rose up. Let's build some more temples. Let's get this one. Oh, and I almost forgot. Now that now that we have Protestantism, we'll start seeing a bit of revolt problems. So I think this is the time to actually boost stability, even though it costs a lot of administrative power. It really helps out with these revolts. Even 1% less chance really helps out in the long run. And as a nice side effect, we get more money. You can complain about money. And it seems Portugal hasn't come. Hopefully they will they will stay down in this area and we can kind of divide the Americas between us. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. How are France doing? They're at war, like they usually are. And with the Papal State even. Let's improve relation there too. And let's just make sure this cardinal stays ours. I don't want to use all of it, but just at 82, most countries won't be able to invest in this cardinal. So then we can save the rest for. We just have to make sure we check the cardinals often, just so someone doesn't beat us by like 10 or something like that. But we have a traveling minstrel, and a renowned minstrel recently crossed our nation's borders. His intention is to roam our country, bringing joy to all who hear him. But some say only your ears are fit to hear such wonderful music. So we can either allow him to go everywhere he wishes and gain one stability, or we can bring him to court and get an artist. And I don't want an artist, I want stability. Nice. It's so nice to get free stability. Usually we lose stability. Let's bump up naval maintenance just so we can repair faster. Oh, and we still don't want this idea. We want this technology. And let's go explore some more. And I think by now Exfjord is actually big enough that I'm gonna recall the colonist and send him up to Vestbygden just so we can start. Colonies cost money based on their base tax, and as you can see here, a colony with base tax 1 will cost 0.66 ducats, and we can support 2 colonies without extra cost. Then for every colony beyond that, the cost will increase exponentially. The first one will cost 100% extra, The next one will cost 200% extra, and the third one will cost 400% extra, and so on. So we really want to stay at 2 colonies for the most time, just to kind of use our potential and grow as fast as possible. And as usually with the strategy games, you want to keep in mind that investing now will pay off later. So as long as you invest in a senseful way, it will pay off. And for now, I think we should also try to invest a bit in some more army. What do we have here? We have 5. Maybe we should build this army up for like a hunter-killer army, and this will be our siege army. So let's build a couple of extra chevaliers. And then once we get some money again, we'll build some cannons also, and maybe a few more infantry, just to make sure we keep this balance. Yeah, we need a couple more infantry as well. Just build them right away. Then we can save up for the cannons. I know I talked in the last video about oh, and it seems Denmark actually changed their religion. Yeah, they changed to Protestantism. So whenever you change to Protestantism, you'll gain this modifier called religious disorder, and until you have converted most of your I'm not sure on the exact percentage, but you need to convert most of your provinces to your new state religion before that modifier goes away. And until it does, you'll have even more revolt risk that you had just from having a divided religion. But let's buy the next level of military technology. And let's choose the Gallagly infantry. Oh, that was bad timing. We changed them right in the middle of combat, and when you change cavalry or troop type, you also lose all your morale. So now we actually need to send up some extra infantry. That was kind of a rookie mistake. Oh, I hate that. That's just so stupid. Just lost 4,000 troops. Oh my god. Let's build up some army maintenance just to boost this. And more Protestantism. So that cost us about 40 ducats, just changing that infantry type. That wasn't really the plan, and we even lost a colony, so even more great. I just hate stuff like that. Little random events just really ruining the game for you. But that's Europa Universalis for you, and more Protestantism. I'm Protestantism. I like Protestantism. I probably want to change our state religion at some point, but we need to get into a higher level of administrative technology first, just in order to we can get a lot of national decisions that help out with with missionary strength once we get there, but until then we can't actually change the Protestantism. So it's nice to get a lot of Protestant states for free, but the perfect would of course be having them once you actually get to once you actually get that administrative technology. So let's take down army maintenance a bit again, and hopefully we'll have built up enough enough moral that we can actually fight these natives. Yeah, and it seems we have enough now. So let's rebuild this infantry that we just lost. And France declared war. What are they at war with? Faux and Genoa. One of their vassals. I think that's actually their last vassal. So once they've destroyed this, they will have run out of allies. Oh, but they replaced their allies with Switzerland, Styria, Cleves, Austria, and Baden. So that's bad. Stop being friends with our enemy. We don't like that. And let's get some cannons as well, just for the extra firepower in the combat. Cannons are not only good for sieging, but also for extra efficiency in combat. The Inuits are really aggressive. I think they're attacking a lot. Let's bump up fleet maintenance once again. Maybe exploration won't be enough to bump up this prestige. Maybe we actually do have to go into a war. Could go down and attack Brittany. How much inflation do we already have? 3.4. Is it worth the extra administrative power? Yeah, I think so. Soon we'll be able to get this next administrative level 8. I think actually that's once we get to level 8 we can pass this, we can get one extra this one, well, 1 extra % of missionary strength, so we're getting one step closer to being able to convert. And let's build some more cannons. How many boats? We have 18 transports, so we can actually support one more cannon in each army. I think actually I'll do one more infantry for now, just because we need to be able. We need to be sure that we'll continue having this 50-50 cavalry composition to infantry. And in this army it will be a problem because we're gonna detach sieges, and in this army it will be a problem because infantry usually dies first in combat, so we need to be able to have a kind of infantry buffer for our cavalry once we get into custom combats. And I think once this army has been built up, we probably will go to war with Brittany just to get some easy prestige. They are a lot with Burgundy though. How much army has Burgundy got now? 35,000 almost. We do have more though, but not much. But then we could take Picardy from them. And they are at war with France right now, so it might be the perfect opportunity. For once, France will actually be able to help us. Let's see. They are at military tech 10 though, so they have this the next level of infantry, and they are far superior, as you can see. A lot more morals and a lot more shock modifiers, especially defensive. So that's not nice. That being said, they are only one in technology level ahead, so we might be able to take them, especially with help from France. They might even not help Brittany just because of already being at war. But I think oh, this is nice. We assimilated some natives in Eriksfjord, so Eriksfjord just grew a lot. 771 people now. 100 population extra. That's nice. But as I was just saying, I think we'll have to wait with the war for the next video. I'm gonna take a little break, and I'll see you in the next one.